Hello traders, how are you? Vladimir here. This is the daily market review, 30th of March 2017. The sensitivity after Brexit is still on. We can feel that, we can sense that, and the main one that is losing because of it, as for now, that's the euro. As expected, because serious force is leaving the eurozone, and the impact is immediate. We can see that. The question is, however, what's next? And we can say it is sensitive, but it's not as crazy as it could go. So the long-term plan really does not change as for now. Let's talk over the opportunities we have, and let's go with them. Just a reminder, tomorrow is Friday. We normally don't do anything new, we just follow up the things we have and trade them once setups are there. So, pound dollar, let's start with this one. We want to get involved in the buys again. It looks like the pair is bouncing from here, which is great. The bullish convergence and then place, right? So, the best scenario to happen from here is if the pair will manage to make one more push down to complete kind of a double cycle here, or at least some kind of a range moves, and then we're gonna look for the buy opportunities. So one more push down or moves inside this kind of range and a breakout, and we jump in versus the last low to be created, expecting the second leg to the upside to start and develop. Euro dollar is correcting its triple cycle we have been talking about on the weekly forecast. No divergences yet, bearish pressure remains on. The one that starts to be very interesting is the euro pound, who finally looks like making the down move. It broke the trend line here, so if we manage to go and retest it, that could be a very nice buy opportunity, something like that, breakout, continuation. As long as this trend line holds, pressure remains bearish, and we are aiming basically to the neckline trend line, which is here. This would be our first one, and if we break through that, we're gonna close the gap from Brexit when it all started around 0.8140. Stay tuned, really nice opportunity on this one. Dollar Canadian as well broke this bottom, broke the trend line, broke this trend line, looks good. Retrace back to 50%, and we can go and look for sales versus the last tops. If you want to play that a bit more sensitive and conservative, every two waves retrace breakout would give you smaller protection and bigger chance. Well, it's also an option, of course, and I would expect this pair to continue lower. How much lower? Well, first of all, to reach this trend line. After that, we will have to go and see what's coming next, because as for now, we are still in the range. Pressure still remains bearish. What did I do here? No, like this. Okay, so that's for the dollar Canadian. Aussie Kiwi, also very interesting pair on the list. It had the first correction. It does move the up move as we wanted to see. And the biggest question is, are we able to get from here one more push down? And my answer is yes, we do. And for that, just want to remind you, we had a triple cycle to the downside, which was here, 1, 2, 3, right? We have a double cycle correction right now. As long as this top holds from this area, we could look for sell opportunities. We do have a bearish hidden divergence right here. We have a very nice resistance right here. So we might be looking for the sell opportunities. Currently, what we will want to see is some kind of false break here and this kind of setup, which means after that we might be looking actually to go for short and create a second push down, which after we'll be looking definitely to buy. So stay tuned here, it might go and provide a very nice setup. Euro Aussie, also no buy setups as for now, no bullish divergences formed. We have a bullish hidden one, not combined with a classical divergence and false break on the 1 hour chart. Therefore, no rush, we still don't attack or re-attack the pair. Euro Kiwi, another one we want to trade for sure, but we wanted to do two moves, right? Two waves down, Currently on the 1 hour chart the pair has divergence, so if you have short, cash out, at least partial, let it correct itself, let it dance around the zone, and basically we would expect after that some deeper continuation. So something like back to here and one more push down could be definitely a great plan to follow. Cat Frank is another pair we have on the list. The pair is dancing around its top, creating the special cycle. We have here on the 1 hour chart, you would see it much clearer, of course. So I would expect it to start the correction from here, and after that continuation looks good. Definitely healthy one. S&P also reached the trend line, and we might be looking for the sell opportunities. How? Going below the lows, going down, retrace, and sell versus the last stop. If that's about to make the move, as technically might happen, we are going for the triple cycle of the target of this triple cycle, which is this zone. So keep an eye on this one, could be really interesting. If the trend line is broken, stop looking for the sells, as setup might go and be different. Next one and the last one is dollar, is the oil, and the oil did break this top. So basically what I want to see next is holding here, maybe versus this trend line, yeah, making for us a 2 waves, and then with the breakout go and jump in the buy. That's what we have for today. That's what we go with. We manage our trades, and we're looking for the good setups to trade with. Sorry, one more, guys, and that's the Aussie CAD. Basically it remains bearish. We have been talking about that, so you can see how beautiful the setup is following as for now, right? And no need to change that. So if you are in, you can definitely move stop to break even, free the risk, and hold your final position going. There's a very good chance we are going for the second leg down now. That could be below 101. Thank you for watching. I wish you a wonderful day and happy weekend to come. Yours, Vladimir Ribakov.